Hello, Legionnaires, and welcome to RPG Digest. That's right, in this live stream formatted podcast thingamajiggy that we do here, we talk about tabletop role-playing games and all the fun and community around the tabletop role-playing game genre. We love it. We want more of it, or whatever the hell that little saying was from basic training. Anywho, I am John Max Liao Schlo. Your favorite. I'm telling you, your favorite. You just don't know it yet. I am your favorite. Not that other guy over right there. Oh, wait, you can't see him. I see him. You don't. Anyway, your favorite curmudgeon, critic, judge, and executioner, where I complain about everything, but I do it in a way that will change your mind. I'm the one person on the internet who will convince you that you're wrong. That's fact. And with me is the second best person for convincing you that you're wrong, Brett Heathen Dog Grismer. How are you today, sir?
I am well. Hello, everyone. Hope we find you well this wonderful Sunday. And while Schlo is going to convince you you're wrong, it's my job to reinforce that, but to also convince you can be right. You can change your mind, and it's okay.
But you don't believe in agency.
Not for players, but they're not in my game.
Okay. This entire thing is a game. Noro's on here. Hello, Noro. Lost Ogre. Oh, Lost Ogre.
Lost Dogger.
Whatever. Remember growing up the ice fishing back in the day? So, welcome. I'm married. That's no great feat. Yeah, same here. That's why Noro keeps putting her little squid monsters on there. All right, let's go through the obligatory stuff that we have to do at the beginning here, which is, where's number 2? I have these labeled with numbers, and I can't find, there it is. Boom, number 2. Those are our links. I haven't done anything with those, like not a nan one of them except for Discord this week. That's right, I said a nan one of them. Oh, I replied to a couple of YouTube comments where people wanted to give me links to why they is the proper pronoun to use, but you know what, they're wrong. And there were a couple long comments that I finally had the opportunity to respond to. You know, the one that I sent you, Heathen Dog. I finally responded to that one.
Good.
Today. That was always fun. Hey, I love your diatribes when you put them on there because I will diatribe you right back. What, you think you can post a long book? Mine will be longer. I will go all War and Peace on your ass.
Wow.
But other than that, what's that?
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Because the more words wins, right? Isn't that the way the internet works?
That's the way it works. That's the way it works. The more quarter words also. You get more points for the bigger words.
And all caps.
Oh, God. All caps is almost a necessity at some point.
Go. But no, this week's been pretty bad for me, even compared to normal on social media. I thought I had next week off of work, but I was wrong. It's the week after. So dang it. I was all prepared, psyching myself up that the next 2 weeks, I'm just going to rip into social media. Oops, that's going to wait. I was wrong. By the way, if you guys, Twitter words, there you go. If you hear a lot of echoing from my room, I'm remodeling. If you don't hear it, well, I hear it. It's even with the headsets on, I hear it. It's annoying. Anywho, join us on those locations there. I do want to note that for people who follow us, let me rephrase that, subscribe to us on Twitch, our YouTube members, or our Subscribe Star backers, you actually get a little special access on our Discord. I'll make some more special access there once it gets used more, and you get access to the full stream because, as somebody pointed out last week, hey, where'd your stream go? Oh, it goes away after it's over, and you only get the segments. unless you're a paying member. That's right. We have a paywall for the fun stuff.
Yay!
Maybe not the fun stuff. The personal stuff. There we go.
It's called progress.
All right, let's get the schedule update. Oh crap! You know what? You're gonna actually see something in real time here.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I did change it.
Oh, good for
Okay.
you.
I thought for whatever reason I didn't. I did the graphic, but I didn't think I uploaded it. But I did upload it. There we go. Look at that. You're right now. It's Sunday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and you're watching RPG Digest, which is why
Wow,
it's
you
orange.
really gave up on the names, didn't you?
Yes, because you guys keep changing games on me. I want it to be permanent. So yes, we have Garthon's retro games later on tonight. Stay tuned for that. He's playing. You know what? I did the whole thing for it, and I can't remember. Do you remember what the name of the game is?
I don't remember either.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you this: it's a retro game.
That's true. No lie. I think it's a PS1 game.
Can't see it, but I'm nodding my head. On Monday, Heathen Dog streams twice because he's a jerk.
Yep.
Greedy. Bastard. The first one is 7 Days to Die, and the second one is Smite. All these are teaming up with subscribers and followers and good people like that who give us some support. Look at that.
Right. And for Smite, I have been searching through all the different kinds of characters to figure out which one I naturally play the best, so it cuts down on the learning curve.
Have you found one yet?
Short answer, no.
Oh, okay. Well,
long answer, no. And I'm infuriated by it. I have not found
is it the type of game? Because one of the things I was concerned about is that's not the type of game that you'd want to play over the long term, or I mean, or are you enjoying the game itself?
The game itself is pretty good. I mean, the gameplay is understandable. All the characters roles are straightforward. It's just finding the role of the character, be it warrior, tank, distance attack, AoE damage, single target damage, whatever type of character, and they're all separated like that. So it's not a secret which one fits my play style the best. I thought at first it was going to be either the tank or the single target close range DPS guy, but both of those just did not work out for me. So now I'm going further away. Right now I'm at
Raven Slayer.
It's just a league of loser for old farts. That's fair. But right now I'm going over to the distance AoE and see how that works. So I'm going to do that tomorrow night.
Cool. Well, that's kind of what I said when I first looked at Smite and I saw that you guys were going to play it. I was like, ooh, I mean, that's League of Legends, really. I mean, that's how I saw it, too, is League of Legends. I'm like, I can't picture you guys liking it, but hey, it's good to see that you're trying and that you are, generally liking it. Have you done PvP yet, or has all just been in spots?
We have a couple times. We usually don't win. I think of the 4 or 5 times we've played against real people, we've only won 1 time.
Oh. So, I mean, at least you're competitive. You're not just getting smoked every.
Yeah. We're not, even when we lose, we're not getting smoked. It's okay. Victory is within sight, just not within grasp.
I've watched your Talisman streams, but I have not watched any of the Smite ones yet. I just have not been able to catch up and find the time for that. But I do want to watch them, at least the PvP ones. I don't really care about your bot ones personally.
Well, the bot ones are, you see the learning curve. You see it happen real time.
All right, let's. So that will be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. though. But remember, earlier in the day is going to be 7 Days to Die. You got the new server stuff.
Yes, the new server
right?
is up, and there are new rules. Anyone who follows the Twitch channel can come in and play.
What?
Subscribers get moderator powers, so they can ban and kick folk. First 40 people win. Because I don't want to start off with 100 and have my servers up and die. Start smoking and fire and whatnot. So I'm gonna start with 40, see how that goes. And the first 40 people get in. It's got a 40-person max. And there is no time. You can be in whenever, however you want. I'll still stream twice a week. It'll be random days. In the world, the day will be whatever the day is. So it all depends on how active everyone is to what day. I mean, we could be like, oh, we've only streamed 3 days, but we're in day 100. Like it could be that. I don't know.
That's gonna be interesting to see. All right,
Yeah, interesting.
There better be some horde days for those. For this couple of the
Well,
streams.
there's gotta be horde days. There's gotta be.
You know what everybody's gonna do is they're gonna log out 1 minute before horde time starts.
That would be super mean.
You're gonna log in and be like, okay, I got things to do.
Oh, Jesus, Lord, why? Lord, why? Oh.
Tuesday is our day of rest, and the Legion of Myth is a day of rest on Tuesdays. Why? Because that's usually patch day. That's the day a game, is always bogged down with some nonsense. So you know what? Why stream it if we're just gonna be fighting it, right? Then next, Heathen Dog comes back again on Wednesday. Look, he doesn't give time for anybody else to stream.
Nope.
Comes back on Wednesday and Thursday, streaming 11 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. Finally, I get to stream on Friday, although I got to be honest, I don't know if you guys saw this. Oh, no, you couldn't because my camera wasn't working for whatever reason. I damn near fell asleep during the last Friday stream. Like, I seriously, like, yeah, that was a rough one. Like, I was like, the other guys are doing stuff. I'm walking around a couple of times. I'm like walking into walls and so forth, like nodding up. Like, oh, yeah, there, yeah, oh, yeah, I'm healing you. There you go. Whew, that was a rough one.
Ravensar has a question. What add-on do I have running on the server? The last add-ons I had were the Auto Miner mod, the Healing Bedroll mod, and a couple other ones, but they do not work in the new Alpha 19 yet. The creator of those mods hasn't updated them for Alpha 19. I tested them. They legit do not work yet. But once those 2 mods get patched for Alpha 19, I'm going to add those to the server. Right now it's vanilla. There's no mods at all. But the Healing Bedroll and the Auto Miner mod are going to be added as soon as they can, because those 2 are just quality of life good stuff. The Healing Bedroll mod, it makes sense because a lot of games do this. Like you in a lot of games, when you go to sleep, you wake up and you've healed some damage. Maybe you're a little hungry or whatever, but you've healed some damage and you don't have to waste food or medical supplies because you can't heal, over time. Well, if you're standing on a bedroll, you heal a little bit over time. It does not help you in combat. It's too slow for combat. Like, I'm going to pop my bedroll down, stand on it, and fight all day. It's going to be great. No, you can't do that. That's it.
Fighting while you sleep.
You will die horribly, and you will mess up your sleeping bag with all the blood and viscera. So don't try that. And the Auto Miner mod is just cool because you plop it down somewhere. You put in an auger, put in gas, and you can mine whatever mineral you want. But it's not like immediate. Like if you actually went out and found the ore and used your auger to dig it up just then, you have it right then. No, you got to wait. You got to wait like an hour at the base to get minerals back out of it. So, it's another quality of life thing. You don't got to trudge your ass out somewhere and dig and then trudge your ass back. You can just put some gas and you set it and forget it. Come back in an hour, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. You got whatever ore you wanted to get. I just like it better.
Gotcha. If I can't use my bedroll, no one can.
There you go.
And then finally on Saturday, Garthon teams up with some folks in Talisman, where the game cheats and makes sure Heathen Dog cannot win, because that's what... There is no player agency for Heathen Dog. He does not get to win.
Nope. Should have won. The game glitched. I mean, I thought it just glitched on spells. I really did, but this game is a little bit buggy everywhere, and it did not let me move to the center of the board, which would start the win condition. But it did let Mar Hawkman to the center of the board, so he can start the win condition. So that was fun.
Congratulations, Mar Hawkman, on cheating and making a deal with the AI devil and winning.
Yep.
All right, so I want to give the thank yous out to Twitch subscribers and YouTube members, because, those are the paying folks. I still have not put the subscribe star on there, but since nobody has followed us on subscribe star yet, we did have a bunch of Patreon supporters back in the day, but nobody's moved over to subscribe star yet. Screw Patreon. We always love cheers, bits, and donations, and you know what also helps us? Share the stream. By the way, we are creeping up on 1,800 YouTube followers.
Okay.
I spent years trying to get the Legion Myth Weekly live stream. 5 years to try to get that into a legitimate position, and I couldn't do crap. But you know what? RPG Digest is finally raising the bar, moving it forward. We're almost at 1,800 subscribers. When we hit 2,000 YouTube subscribers, I think we have a giveaway. What do you think?
When we hit 200,000 subscribers, we'll have a giveaway.
No, just 2,000.
No, 200,000.
All right, start getting your friends.
Yep.
So when we hit 200,000, or we might do a little something for 2,000. So I'm looking for it because here's the thing, the quick version. 2,000 subscribers for us is actually 1,000 subscribers. Let's not ask questions why. But and 1,000 is actually a legit breakpoint. That's when they say your channel starts growing and so forth. We'll see. I said 2,000 for us is actually a legit 1,000. So I'm hoping we can start growing once we get there and start going exponentially out there. But in order for that to happen, you got to share it. Share.
Or subscribe. Hit the button.
Yeah, more subscribing. Yes. By the way, nobody's going to see this because this is going to go private. So the people who are watching now, back of the noodle, you see those videos go live, watch them. That's all. Even if you don't really watch them, even if you walk away, hit that play button, walk away, whatever.
Raven's Lair. For if we ever do hit 200,000 YouTube subscribers, that means we're actually making enough ad revenue money to give away something really cool and not like cry about it. And something like that will probably happen.
Oh yeah. Yep. I agree. I mean, I want to give out hardcover, role-playing game books. That's my goal. I haven't reached out to any companies yet because, although our viewership is better than what the old Legion Myth Weekly live stream is, it's still not to where I want it, where I feel comfortable saying, hey, we'd like to promote your product. Also, it's becoming harder and harder to promote these products. But
right. Do you remember back like last year when if we hit 1,000 or not 1,000, but 100
what else won everything?
Where we were going to give away all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I still have that computer case. And I've been slowly adding to it.
Oh,
I
thought you actually gave the computer away.
No, I didn't because we never hit the goal.
Oh wow!
I still have it. It's still in my room. I have the V2 case, which is a really cool mini ITX square cube build. Mm-hmm. I now have a motherboard for it. I have RAM for it. I have a video card for it. I just have to get a processor for it and a couple of hard drives, and it's a real deal.
Wait. You rage quit yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
Oh!
When the game did me so bad,
quit.
I just quit. But I knew I could quit because if a real person drops out of the game, it's taken over by the AI immediately.
So you're not really screwing anybody else over?
I'm not. Yeah, I knew I wasn't screwing anybody over. So I quit because watching Mar Hockman win would just make me punch my monitor.
No, I didn't know about the rage call. I'm gonna have to look at that yesterday. So I thought I was gonna work on the videos.
Call me a bitch.
Whoa! Wait, he cursed on stream?
Yes, he did.
What? Oh, that's
You're not
awesome.
Wrong. He wasn't wrong.
No, but he doesn't curse on stream. That's why I'm like, wow. Okay, well that's interesting to I'm gonna have to watch it. You know what? That may have to go on the next fail video. And yes, I was gonna start working on that next week, but I'm gonna have to wait another week. Get those stream clips out there because I will be working on another fail clip video. It's about time to do that, and I should have time. Anyway, all right, moving on here. One other thing. Look, Heathen Dog's already given more ammo to Twitch followers. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but you know what? He's a nicer guy than me. So Twitch followers, you get to join him on his server for 7 days to die. YouTube subscribers, and we also love our chatters and lurkers. Chat's already going pretty well today. I like it. Thank you very much. If you don't want to give money to us, which is really weird because, we're the ones doing this, you can always give to the Wounded Warrior Project. Don't give money to friends of the channel. No, don't do that. Give it to us. But go follow them and subscribe to their channels and so forth. So Max is planning on burying me in the backyard, but he keeps failing. Nah, that takes the effort. I have to dig and.
No, haven't you seen the movies? You make the victim dig their own hole.
I don't want her to know what's coming.
Well, no, you say it's for something else.
Fair enough. Later on, you can join us on segment 3. There you go. Read that quickly because I'm getting off the screen. And boom, subscribe. That's right. This is all even before what anybody's going to see for real. So let me get that off the screen. And let me ask Heathen Dog, how are you doing today? Like, how has your week been? Done anything fun, interesting that tabletop gamers want to hear about while I get this other stuff ready?
Oh, that tabletop gamers want to hear about. Well, they're gonna want to hear about my segment, but I don't know what it is because this is what I told Schlo to do. This is what I told him. I said, listen, we're gonna do a conversion, all right, from a Palladium system to RIFTS, and I chose Heroes Unlimited because it had the most potential besides Nightbane to be kind of cool. And I told him, do not tell me what character, what pre-generated character you want me to transfer over until we start. And I gave him a book of like 100 or so.
There were a lot.
Yeah, there were a lot. There were 100 or so characters. Pick one of them.
By the way, I did look through that book again today, and I'm still sticking with the character I picked yesterday.
Okay. All right. He's sticking to his guns. That's great. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. And if it ends up being a bad character, then that's all, it's all his fault.
The only thing that I had was I told you about the After the Bomb book. I don't understand.
You were disappointed, yeah.
It's my favorite genre of Palladium. I like the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There we go. And other Strangeness book. I love that book. I like the game. I like the way it was put together. Of course, they lost the license for that, just like they did for the Robotech stuff. But they had their After the Bomb materials, which, to be fair, were the absolute worst material of all of Palladium. The books are like 10 pages long. They have a couple of OCCs or whatever in there. Yep. Okay. That's the Wild West. That's driving crazy and up there you go. Now you can be a kangaroo from Mutants Down Under. Have a nice day. There really wasn't. Mutants of Avalon was a bit bigger, but that was weird. Anyway, the After the Bomb book was just garbage. It literally felt like they took 4 books and cut and paste them together. The language throughout the book was this paragraph was written one way, and then it looked like a completely different person wrote the next paragraph.
And then you found out that was probably the case.
Well, it's probably the case. I mean, some of it would look like it was cut and paste from the original TMNT. Some of it looked like it was added on after, but it had, was it 3 editors and a proofreader? I don't believe it. I literally don't believe it. There's no way that After the Bomb book had 3 editors and a proofreader, or 3 proofreaders and an editor, or whatever.
Okay,
whatever.
wait. Okay, conspiracy theory.
Uh-oh.
They had no editors and one proofreader who got paid to do nothing, because this is what happened. This person just cut and paste from all the other books, mashed them together, but had to give credit to all the other books editors.
Possible.
So there you go. There were no editors and just one lazy dude.
Everybody knows that I harp on one aspect of language. I won't go into that, but there were multiple aspects of how the book was written where you could see this person used a different vernacular than this person used. It's like, and it just felt really disjointed. But I will say it did one thing. There's one thing about that book that there was a paragraph in there that was really awesome. And it said, hey, there's a misconception from people who play the Palladium games, whether somebody with hand-to-hand basics should have 4 attacks or 2 attacks. I'm of the mindset that they should have 2 attacks. And the reason these characters should have 2 attacks is because in the TMNT book, I can actually go into it. It says hand-to-hand basic 2 attacks. Okay?
Sure.
That's what it says. It was always intended to be plus 2 attacks.
Right.
Apparently. So
yes.
All characters in all Palladium games with hand-to-hand basics should have 4 attacks, where somebody with no hand-to-hand should have 1. I don't like that. Now, it does say in there, if you still want to play with 2 attacks and have +1 on top of that, for 3, 4, 5, go for it. But they were intended to have 4. If I were to do it in RIFTS, I would do 4 attacks, but then again, I'd have everybody playing under that same rule set. For my After the Bomb / TMNT games, it's still going to go back to the way I'm used to doing it, which would be 2 attacks, 3 with boxing, 4 with level experience, and so forth, because it worked in my games.
Well, in the RIFTS Ultimate thing that we did last week with the Crazy, it actually clarified that. One of the Crazy's personality was the normal teenager. Remember that?
Vaguely.
Okay. Well, it said he has no hand-to-hand combat skills, no access to the crazy powers, no access to anything but normal high schooler skills. So he has 2 attacks per round.
Well, somebody without hand-to-hand is supposed to have 1, according to the After the Bomb book.
It's 2.
Well, I'm just saying the After the Bomb book says 1.
Oh, the After Bomb book says 1. In Rifts, it's 2. If you have no hand-to-hand, you get a base 2, and that's it. And it never goes up. You don't get any bonuses for anything. It's just 2. But if you have hand-to-hand basic, you get plus 2 more.
See, you know what? I would be, yeah, and that, you know what? Using that, then I'd go with the Rifts. It was, I can, if I were ever to run the games, I would look at all over. I like the 2 attacks versus 4 attacks personally. I get why some people like the other. It doesn't really matter to me that much. I mean, 6-1 half is the other, as long as we're all playing by the same rule set.
Right.
So, but I can understand.
Raven's says, but what if my character has 4 arms? Well, then it would not be an OCC, it would be an RCC, and your race would have +1 or +2 attacks per melee because you have 4 arms. That's how they do it.
I'm going to take a Fentari and move the Fentari from Battlelords of the 23rd century and bring the Fentari into to Rifts.
You can. Okay.
And you know how to do that? We use the conversion rules for that. What we're going to do. Bam! Let's get that segment 1 fundamentals up. Which book would you like first?
Well, hang on. First, I want to talk to people who made some YouTube comments and Discord comments asking for me to go over certain OCCs and RCCs.
Like the Leyline Walker?
Yeah, like the Leyline Walker. Now, the only reason I did Elemental Fusionist is because I've never played one, I've never made one, I didn't really know about it, so I wanted to go over it on stream. But this whole thing isn't about Rifts. If you want a general thing about Rifts, I did that in the Legion Myth live stream years ago. So you can go on YouTube or Twitch and check out that segment. But what I wanted to do here is to look at how you can take other Palladium based games and move them over to Rifts and have them work. So I did the crazy because if you're a straight up man at arms in Palladium Fantasy, or you're in Beyond the Supernatural or something like that, and you're not a psychic, and you come over here, you're boned. I mean,
plus
everyone
it's just
else,
so iconic. I find the crazy to be crazily iconic.
There you go. But you are super boned because everyone else gets the cool Rifts Earth amp, with psychic powers and magic. They instantly go from SDC to MDC, but you get screwed. Well, if you do get screwed, you can easily become a juicer, whatever, or a headhunter by getting bionics, and now you are viable in Rifts.
So Lost Ogre says raw human have 4 arms, but that isn't an RCC. I don't know the game well enough to.
It's probably not an OCC because it sounds like a race to me. But anyway, doesn't matter. So so we're doing that. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to take a character, a random for me, character from Heroes Unlimited, and we're going to convert him over to Rifts. Now, the rules for this are, I gave Schlo the Gramercy, where is it?
Yep.
The Gramercy Island book, right here. And he can choose any character in this book, and there are lots, mostly bad guys, because Gramercy Island is a maximum security super prison. But there are, it's got to be over 80 printed characters in here, and he picks one of them, and I don't know until he puts it on screen, and then we convert it over to Rifts right now.
Yay!
So those are the rules, and that's what we're doing now. So let's see. What do you got?
I haven't put it on the screen yet, so
hit me up.
Is that the right page? It is not. It's one page off. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to show the picture first.
Okay.
Share my screen and go to tab. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this by window this time. All right. Pick this Joker. Bravo.
Okay.
The reason I picked him was because of one word. Actually, there's 2 reasons, but
alien.
I want to see how it converts an alien over.
Oh, yeah.
And also because it has psionics, and the one thing we kind of haven't talked about for Rifts yet.
Psionics, yeah, you're right.
So I figured it was kind of a double whammy right there.
That's true. What page is that?
122.
122. Okay. See, I have the physical books for these, and I gave him the PDFs because I'm not sending him my physicals.
Oh. I gave you
2022,
physical
okay.
books. I gave you your favorite physical book of all time, Star Trek, whatever the hell it's
Star
called.
Trek Adventures, that's right. Okay, so first what we're going to do, we're going to go to the RIFTS conversion book, page number 40. Because
Okay.
that's where they have specific conversions for Heroes Unlimited.
Boom, right there.
Now at the bottom of this page, in the bottom right-hand side, it starts giving the these specific types of OCCs you can have, like alien, experiment, mutant, whatever. The very first thing, obviously, alphabetical order, is alien. So let's read that. These characters are people on the planet. They may look very different or very human. Aliens that are rock, crystalline, insect with an exoskeleton from a very high or low gravity environment or abrasive atmosphere are mega damage beings on Earth. So we have to look at this guy's background to see what kind of alien world he is from, and if he has any special any special SDC bonuses because of tough skin or anything like that. So let's read them up.
Answer Mark Hawkman real quickly. They lost the license for the Robotech stuff.
Yeah. All right, Bravo. Let's see. His background is with formidable psychic powers and his armor and shield. Bravo is a cocksure frontline warrior and the resilient wild man. He's been battling the Tugarth since his psychic powers first manifest themselves, and when he escaped Gramercy Island, he returns to space. He shall resume the fight against them. His entire family, all 77 of them, wow,
kind of prolific,
yeah, a little bit, remain enslaved by the Tugarth until everyone is freed. The rebel known as Bravo shall never rest easy. Aside from his lifelong dedication to rescuing his family and slaves from Tugarth, Bravo has long-term motivations. Ironically, while he possesses great mind powers, he has a short attention span and tends to act rashly. His ultra gung-ho attitude has led the fearless into trouble more than once, and in fact is the reason why the group is in prison today. According to the CSPD, the Bravo's idea to burglarize a museum featuring radically advanced aerospace designs. Bravo knew the exhibit was heavily guarded, but he insisted the group hit it anyway, since they are certain to break in, take what they need to break out, blah, blah, blah. The plan went off, Bravo said he would have worked in that state behind to continue fighting security guards just for the fun of it. All right, that's not very smart. Critical delays what prevented the group from escaping the scene before the authorities show up with Apex. Apex is this universe of Superman.
I get it. Apex, the best, the highest.
Yep, there you go. Bravo hopes his comrades never realize. Okay, so nothing there. He has 70 SDC, which is not great. It's not a high amount. So no, he is not going to be a mega damage being right off the bat. He's not going to be. All right, so.
Well, I mean, he's just an alien. I mean, this.
Yeah. But if he's a special alien, he turns into a mega damage being. But he's
fair
not.
enough.
Okay, he's not from a high radiation world. Didn't say anything about that. Aliens from advanced world didn't say anything about that either. Not specifically. He's from another world, so obviously he got here somehow, right? But we'll have little difficulty adjusting to energy weapons, bots, and other forms of high tech. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say yeah, because he got here somehow, probably on a spaceship. He's used to space stuff. I'll give him that. Okay, the Earth technology may be alien to him, and it's not really. Okay, then it goes into cyborg. So that is the main thing for aliens at this moment. If he is a special alien, was by special I mean he's from a high radiation world, a high or low gravity world, all that stuff. Does he have special SDC because of his physical characteristics? All of that is no. So he is not going to be a mega damage being on Rift's Earth. Okay, that's one. All right, let's move back to Bravo and look at his stats going from top to bottom. Okay, IQ 19. First, we're going to look at his physical strength and his physical endurance.
Holy crap! Hold.
What?
I understand that in Palladium you get that extra D6. Okay,
right.
But seriously, this is supposed to be a 3D6 roll. And his lowest stat is an 18?
Yes. The reason being is because even if you roll average, you roll your 3d6, that's going to be 7, that's going to be 10 and a half, 10 or 11 is your stat on average. You can easily get yourself skilled up to be 16 to 18 with that.
Yeah.
Easily. It's not a problem. And if you end up, 14 to 16, you can easily get to 20, 25. It's not a huge thing. So what we're looking for first is if his physical strength or physical endurance is considered supernatural. And if it is, it would have a parenthetical after the number and then say supernatural or SN. It does
therefore
not.
No.
Therefore, he is not supernatural strength and does not have supernatural physical endurance. Therefore, he is also does not deal MDC damage with his physical attacks, and he is not considered a minor MDC being, because that's what you are if you have a supernatural physical endurance. He has neither of those. Okay. Hit points 38, SDC 70. Again, we've determined through several avenues that he is not an MDC being, so this stays. ISP 171. Okay, well, now he's a psychic. So we go back to the conversion book and we look at psychic, which
Can you tell me what page?
That's what I'm trying to find it myself. There it is. Page 42, middle of the page on the right side.
I'm on 42. Hey.
Scroll down. There it is.
Psionics?
There it is. Yep.
Okay,
these heroes possess psychic powers. PPE base is 46. Double ISP and add all RIFTS physical psionic powers. Furthermore, select any 3 RIFTS super psionics.
Wow.
And he gets a +2 to save versus psionic and magical attacks, +3 to save versus horror factor and possession. And when he leaves RIFTS Earth, he loses the RIFTS Earth amp. And that's what we got here. He has 171 ISP, according to his character sheet.
342 now.
Now he has 342. And not only does he possess all of these psionic powers that he has listed here, but he gets all of the RIFTS specific physical psionic powers and 2 more super psionic powers. It was 2, right?
2? I thought it was 3.
3. And 3 more RIFTS super psionic powers. So psionics get a huge RIFTS Earth amp. Huge one.
But to be fair, unless you tell me something, these psionics that he already has right here, they're all SDC oriented.
No. Everything that a psionic or a mage can do that was SDC is now automatically amped up. If it does damage, it's now doing mega damage.
Okay.
All right. And if it's on or near a ley line or a nexus point, it also has increased duration and or damage. If it's on a nexus point, it does double damage and double duration. If it's on or near a ley line, it has double duration.
Okay.
So no, across the board, he gets the RIFTS amp. Across the board. And he gets all these physical psionic powers for free. Like he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 7 right now. And for all those that aren't in RIFTS, he loses, but he gains every single physical psionic power in the RIFTS game.
So I didn't load up the core book to show
That's
off
fine.
what
You don't
those
have
could
to.
be.
Choosing it is going to be a very specific thing for your game master and you to do. Choosing specific powers for your character when you change over. It's completely up to you and the game master. So I could pick some arbitrary crap, but know that every single physical psionic power you get. Every single one. And 3 super psionic powers that you don't already possess. This guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. Now,
Mind Bolt, Psi Shield, Psi Sword, Telekinesis, and Telekinetic Force Shield.
Yep. Now, very important, the ISP thing. All right. 171 is around normal for a normal RIFTS 5th level Mind Melter. But this dude gets double when he goes to RIFTS. Why is that?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you why. Here's why. If you are such a high-level psychic that even in a low magic world, you can manifest physical ability. Think of it this way. Someone who is crippled. Someone who has spinal damage and they have to wear super cool roadie from the Iron Man movies braces to move their legs and walk normally. That is the RIFTS psionic. Okay, he's using the RIFTS Earth amp to manifest his latent abilities. But if a normal person who has normal functioning legs puts on that brace, they can now jump 10 feet in the air and run like 30 miles an hour because of the RIFTS Earth amp. And that's along the same lines. if you have psionic or psychic powers from non-magic high worlds, you are that good that you can manifest supernatural powers in a low magic environment. When you get to a high magic environment, you are just over the top. The Rifts amp makes you over the top, and that's what they do here. They double his ISP, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. Huge buff, huge amp. All right, so let's move on. Combat training, hand-to-hand expert, number of attacks 6. That's because of his 5th level. He gets, as you go up in level in hand-to-hand combat, you get more attacks around and other bonuses. Okay, bonuses: +2 initiative, +4 to strike, +7 to parry and dodge, +4 to roll with impact, +2 to punch, +3 to damage. He still gets that because he is this is only SDC. +6% to save versus coma death, and +2 versus magic. But we saw earlier that he gets a +3 to save versus horror factor and possession, and +2 to save versus psionic and magic attacks. That's +2 more. It's +2 more. So this adds on to everything he already has. So right now he has +2 to save versus magic. It turns into +4. And why he doesn't have any bonuses to save versus psionics right now, I think that's got to be
could be a feature of being an alien. It's been so long since I made an alien character in Heroes Unlimited that
it could be. But go up to his stats again. Look at his ME.
His ME is 21.
Endurance is 21. He should have a +2 or 3 or 4 right there, but I don't see it. I don't see it in there at all. Plus versus psionics, I don't see that. But he is considered a master psychic, so his base save is 10. And we'll have to fix that to give him the bonuses he gets just for his high mental endurance, and then he gets another another bonus just because he's psionic, the +2. So he's going to have around a +6. So that's good for him. He's already doing really well. All right, so we move on to education level. Now, here's the thing. All of your skills, when you port over to Rifts, it is the technology and the way things are done are so different. There is a time period of adjustment. Now, if you look at the conversion book, it gives you that time period of adjustment.
Which page?
It's going to be on page Culture Shock. It's page 33. And it says, difficulty the characters in the worlds may experience more than other is culture shock. The worlds of Rifts is very different than other planets. Here, magic and monsters, reality, supernatural beings, dragons, unicorns, aliens, blah, blah, blah. They're all here. It's all good. Now, if you're from a high-tech world, going to the next page, if you're from a high-tech world, like, say, mechanoids or Robotech or stuff like that, then this culture shock for the high-tech is going to be lessened. Instead of a couple months to acclimate yourself, it only takes a couple of weeks. But until then, until you are acclimated to the to your new environment, to the new technology level, to where you're used to it, you get a minus, I believe it's 20% to all of your skills.
Do they have an updated conversion book that I guess removes Robotech because they haven't had that in like 20 years, and also adds in that new Slicers game?
Well, there is enough of a leeway in this book that you could say, well, Slicers is high tech, so it would be only weeks instead of months. Character stats, strength, pitch, forward, blah, blah, blah. Where is it?
What are you
trying to find the exact number here? I think it's 20%, but I can't find the exact number here. Damn it. Damn it.
Is it different for each realm?
No, it's not different for each one, but if it's high tech or not, it's going to be months instead of weeks to acclimate yourself.
I thought I saw it when I was skimming through.
Situation require a complete dismantling. Oh no, that's a converting mech over. I don't care about that.
That's right, because I was skimming this book earlier today, and I thought I saw that as well.
I should have marked this in the.
But it was either 20 or 25%.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see.
We're just going to say 20 because 25 is weird. So you get a minus about 20% to all of your relevant skills, like piloting a jet fighter, In your world, you can pilot jet fighter at 80%. You jump into a RIFTS jet fighter, the technology is different enough to where you're at 60% for a couple weeks or couple months, depending on the general level of technology in your world, and then it jumps back up to the normal value. Okay, that's pretty much how that works, just like that. Okay, so all of these education and skills are going to be different. Like if you go back to Bravo, he's got biology, botany, chemistry, astronomy, and astrophysics. Well, astrophysics and astronomy, they're not going to be changed. I wouldn't give him a -20 for that, but biology, botany, I would definitely give him the -20 because now there's dimensional being biology is all mixed in there. And for botany, there are plants in Rift's Earth that do not exist on other planets just because of the high magic. So a general -20, I would definitely put in there. Communications, radio basic, radio scramblers. Again, if you're using Rift's technology, that's going to be -20%.
I probably wouldn't knock him down on the basic, but on scramblers certainly, because it's going to be a completely different technology.
The radio basic is considered basic radio operation. And if you weren't, you're trained in your radio from your world, but it doesn't work the same on Rift's Earth. You have to use a Rift's Earth radio. Well, you haven't been trained in the basic operation of that radio. Until you get familiar with that radio, you're going to get the -20%. And of course, computers are radically different. I mean, just the basic operating system in Rift's Earth is going to be radically different than whatever world you're coming from. So you're going to have -20% of that as well. Pilot jetpack, pilot hovercraft, pilot airplane, just like I said, all of them are based on different culture, different design. You're going to need time to acclimate yourself to the layout, to how the controls work. Maybe it's counterintuitive to where you came from, stuff like that.
I want to, so Shad's so just because they lost license doesn't mean people didn't play it and need new copies of books. Yeah, but they have new games. That's part of the thing. I don't care that they lost a license, so they couldn't keep TMNT or Robotech in there. Right. But they have a few other games. What's that zombie one that they've got? They've got some new games where you might be rifting people over, I guess is more my point.
Yep. Okay.
I did order that slicers or splicers or it was one of those things where I saw no information. I was like, okay, this is just too it's like a curiosity killed the cat kind of thing.
Dead Rain. Thank you. That's what it is.
Yes, there we go.
There you go. Money. Well, money is going to be the money he brings over from Heroes Unlimited is going to be useless.
What?
It's going to be Monopoly money on Rift.
Come on.
Now, if the money is not paper and it's actual rare
Bitcoin?
Metal, yeah. Not Bitcoin. If it's actual rare metal, then it's worth something. Yeah. But probably not anything that he's used to it being.
Would he bring over Palladium?
That would be rare metal. It'd be worth something. Weapons. This guy has none, so we don't have to worry about that. Normally anyone who brings over weapons from an SDC world, they're going to be SDC weapons, and not generally useful in combat. I mean, you use them to hunt animals. Use them inside villages and towns because they don't allow MDC weapons in villages and towns. And if you use an MDC weapon to try and hunt animal, you're not going to get any meat.
You're gonna get a lot of splish.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of burnt salsa everywhere. So yeah, you don't hunt with MDC weapons if you want food. Vehicles and other equipment, none. Well, that was easy too. This guy, he's a psychic. That's his big thing. He uses his psychic stuff. Now it says here he has armor, but it's not listed.
Weapons, armor, vehicle, as the situation calls for.
Oh, as situation. Okay. All right, as situation calls for. Yeah, well, does he have any? He has physical. He has death trance, impervious cold, impervious fire, resist fatigue, summit inner strength, telekinetic punch, telekinetic leap.
Well, he has telekinetic force field.
Yeah, he has telekinetic, which would be MDC, and
a psi shield. But I guess that's for. If I remember correctly, that's just for psionics.
It's like a Captain America energy shield type thing.
Oh, is it? I thought.
Right okay. Here. Yeah, and then but you can use it like a regular physical shield. It does not have an MDC rating, if I recall correctly. It's just indestructible. It lasts as long as the power is maintained, and you can block and parry.
And he's got a lot of ISP for that.
He's got a lot of ISP, so we can keep it going for a while. And his psi sword is, again, it's indestructible. It does with level 5. I think it's 3, 4 or 5 d6 damage at MDC per hit, and it lasts for minutes equal to his level, like 5 minutes or so, maybe level times 3, 15, whatever. But yeah, he can keep pumping ISP into it and it won't go away.
And he can pass himself off as a Cyber Knight. Psi Sword.
Well, with the Psi Sword and Psi Shield, yeah. I mean, he could pass himself off as a Cyber Knight, and he probably would.
Well, his anarchist alignment might poke some holes in that pretty quickly.
Yeah, anarchist alignment might give him away. But yeah, that one was pretty easy. But I'm glad you picked a Psychic, because the Psychic gets the biggest Rifts Earth amp because they get their double ISP, all these free powers, especially the 3 supersonic powers, just for living, just for breathing. So it actually makes them on an equal level basis stronger than the Mind Melter, which in the main book is the strongest psychic character.
So compare with your knowledge of Rifts versus with this conversion. Compare, because I kind of already know the answer to this, but in a 2-dimensional space here, why would I play a Mind Melter or a Mystic or any of that in Rifts when I could just take this character over, get double the ISP, all these powers plus more, etc., etc.?
Well, if you're from another world and you're ported in, you can't start as a Mind Melter, because Mind Melter psychics are exclusive to the Rifts world.
No. What I want to say is, why wouldn't I play Bravo? Just rift me over, vice playing a Mind Melter or Burster or whatever else is in Rifts.
Okay,
it seems like this character would be so much more powerful.
Oh yeah. On paper, powers wise, he is better pound for pound for an equal level Mind Melter. He is better, just better. But he also knows nothing about the lore of Rifts Earth, and the player has to be able to role play that. You know, he's not going to be used to the coalition species or racism, and he doesn't realize that once the coalition knows he's a psychic, they'll probably just shoot him right in the face.
And he's an alien on top of that.
Yeah, and he's an alien on top of that. But no matter what, just because he looks pretty human, but just because he is from a rift, he is a dimensional being. That means the coalition is going to shoot his ass dead. All right. And
well, the other thing that I noticed is that the skills, Rifts characters get, well, we'll just call it Rifts universe skills.
Yes, that is true. And the Heroes Unlimited is based on education level, yes. Whereas in Rifts, it's based on your occupation. Your occupation dictates what kind of skills you get and what bonuses you get for them. In Heroes Unlimited, it's the education level your character rolled into, or has or role played yourself into having, that gives you your skill list and bonuses and whatnot. So you have if you're from Heroes Unlimited world and you go into Rifts, you could very well have crap skills because all you had was a high school dropout education, and you got garbage crap skills compared to even a dumbass man-at-arms from Rifts. Or you could have a double PhD level education and come over here with like 30 skills, 30, 40 skills.
It'll take you a few months to get them up to speed. But
yeah, but after that few months, you're the smartest guy on the planet, man. You're the most learned person on the continent. It's crazy. Could easily be that. It could go either way. It depends on what character bringing over. Now, that is the psychic character, Bravo. Now, you gave me double whammy with the alien and the psychic added on. Now, if he was from a special background planet, then he would be an MDC creature, and that would be even cooler than a thing. So we got time for one more. Go ahead and flip through pages. Go to a random page. Stop wherever you want.
Stopping right here. Archimedes. I don't know. Oh, hey, baby.
Archimedes got some game. Okay. Archimedes is hardware. Okay, this one is going to be pretty easy, because the only thing special about her is her gear, and her gear in Rifts is shit.
Really?
Absolute garbage.
Okay.
But with all of her special abilities, after her acclimation period, which is only going to be weeks instead of months,
She got an IQ of 25 too.
Exactly.
So
yeah, she got IQ 25. So she is going to be able to acclimate very quickly, and when she does, she's going to use her advanced intellect to be able to let's just say level up Rift's Earth tech real well. And usually, what that means is the high tech genius is able to miniaturize things.
sheds are.
Better software is nice too. Yeah, I'm sure it is. All right. So what is she? She is a hardware analytical genius. So let's go to page 42 on the in the conversion book. Let's try and find cyborg experiment hardware. Okay, characters with an affinity for electronics, mechanics, computer hacking, building and modifying machines, and
Where's that?
gimmicks. That is page 42, middle of the page.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Hardware. There it is. Character adapts to the strange new world of risk within a matter of weeks. He suffers none of the usual conversion transition skill penalties that other 20th century characters face, and can select one additional skill in each available category. Now, at the end of your transition period, whether it be weeks or months, you get to choose free skills. Okay. Everyone does if it's listed here. Cyborgs get to do it. Hardware gets to do it. And special training, ancient master, vigilantes, super sleuths, they all get to do it. They get bonus skills. The hardware gets can select one additional skill in each available category, plus 2 additional piloting skills, 1 additional weapon proficiency, and 1 rogue skill. Base PPE is 2d6, and very hot on acquiring cybernetic implants. So she does not receive any of the minus 20% penalty. And at the end of a couple weeks of her acclimation period, she gets these skills for free. So that's great on her.
On top of all these skills.
On top of all the skills she already has, yes, which are a plethora. She has a lot. Because she's an analytical genius. What are you gonna do?
I hate this. God, I hate this.
Oh, boxing, wrestling, acrobatics, gymnastics. Yep.
Oh, everybody takes it.
I know. Go ahead and scroll up. And we will go from top to bottom here. All right. So she has an IQ of 25. That's pretty damn smart.
What gives the other extra +1 bonus? Considering that she rolled an 18 and then added the 6 on it, what would give her another bonus? Just education?
No, her OCC is hardware analytical genius. You get an IQ buff for that.
I do. Okay.
Yeah, the OCC gives you an IQ buff.
It's been a long time since I've actually made a couple of hardwares. I played a couple of engineers in Heroes Unlimited.
Yep. Okay, so the IQ of 25 is going to give her an across the board bonus to all of her skills, percentage wise, which is going to be impressive. It's going to be over 15%.
I know.
On all of her skills, right off the bat. ME 14, MA 17. We're looking at PS and PE. Both of those are not supernatural. So
I think that. Yeah, but I see what you're saying. Yeah, that PS still gives her a bonus, though.
Yeah, bonus, but only in SDC. It's right. Not MDC convertible. So we move on. She's level 9. That's pretty good level. Hit points 60. SDC 85. Note, typically wears a suit of M-Flex combined with her Cyberwire exoskeleton. Only hers is a personal version that provides additional +1 initiative bonus to strike and parry, and provides +2 auto dodge that is not available in the suits she sells on the open market. Okay, so she's going to have a suit of armor. All right. It hasn't given us the bonuses for that yet, except for the initiative, parry and strike, and an auto dodge, which in Rifts is rare. In the original Rifts, only the Juicer got an auto dodge. In the Ultimate Rifts, Juicers and Crazies get auto dodge. No one else. But in Heroes Unlimited, auto dodge is a little more common. So she built her armor to give her an auto dodge ability. That's going to be big. That's going to be big in Rifts because it's more rare in Rifts. It's going to be huge. All right, her power category is hardware analytical genius. Special skills, analyze and operate devices, 108%. Now, the hardware OCCs have the special ability to go over 98%.
Sort of.
In skills. All right, it is sort of. You go over 98%, still on a 99 or 100 is still a failure, but if you have minuses for situational problems, or if you have minuses because you can only use one hand, it is taken from the grand total instead of starting at 98. So for example, let's say she needs to hotwire a car or hotwire a device to activate a device without the proper activation codes. Analyze and operate device is 108%. She's minus 20 because she does not have the codes and has to bust it open and jury rig it. She's not minus 20 from 98 like everyone else would be. She's minus 20 from 108. Which
effectively a 10%
instead
bonus.
of 78% chance, she actually has an 88% chance.
Mar Hochman, sure.
Probably yes. It's probably explained as an AI in her armor that is throwing up a HUD and saying danger left, dodge right, whatever, and she does it. And the servos in her armor allow her to react much faster than a normal human would. That's fine. And we go down to combat training, hand-to-hand expert. Number of attacks is 7. Bonuses, +2 initiative, +4 strike, +7 parry and dodge. Okay,
this one's weird.
And the hardware, she doesn't get anything for being hardware and moving to rifts. She doesn't get any bonuses to any saves or bonuses to initiative or strike or save or spell or whatever. She doesn't get anything from that. So all this stays the same.
Why does she get +45 bonus for trust intimidate?
That could be because of
her ME, her MA is only 17.
Yeah, but
that isn't a 45% bonus, is it?
No, for trust and intimidate, it starts at 30% at 16. And then
just because they put this under bonuses here, that's why I'm kind of.
Yeah, I don't know why they did. And it's 40% evoke trust or intimidation. Note does not include bonus Archimedes gets from her exoskeleton. Oh, so earlier when you get a +1 and then +2 to parry and dodge, they didn't add it into this part.
So
it's actually more.
+7, so it'd be +9 to dodge.
Yeah.
Auto dodge.
No. Auto dodge and dodge do not use the same bonuses.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yes. Auto dodge is only affected by your base physical prowess bonus.
And her armor.
Any skill or ability that specifically says bonus to auto dodge. Everything else just goes to regular dodge. All right. So other combat info. This is her damage for punching, karate kick, roundhouse kick, triple leg hook. All of these specific attack forms are because of her hand-to-hand expert. She gets a karate kick because she's a certain level hand-to-hand expert. She gets a tripping leg hook because she's a certain level hand-to-hand expert. That's great. Natural 20 is a knockout stun, and critical strike on 18 to 20. Critical strike bypasses SDC. Obviously, on MDC creatures, that's not going to work because they don't have hit points. They just have all MDC. So I think an MDC critical strike does double damage, but an SDC critical strike bypasses SDC and goes straight to hit points. Education level. This is where this is where I'm
going to lean back now and let you just read. Bye-bye.
Okay. Electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, weapons engineer, robot mechanics, robot electronics, radio basic, read sensory equipment, chemistry, analytical chemistry, computer operation, computer programming, computer repair, astrophysics, art, anthropology. Okay, whatever. Biology. I think she just ran out of shit and remedial basket weaving. Fuck, I ran out of skills. I think that's what happened here. Paramedic, intelligence, research, and advanced mathematics. Intelligence is not how smart you are. Intelligence is gathering intelligence from either information or from people.
Well, that could be where the anthropology comes in.
That could be. Yeah, there you go. Physical program, boxing, wrestling, acrobatics, gymnastics, the crutches of Palladium. Secondary skills, swimming, secondary skills at 98%. What the hell?
Well, she's got a 25 intelligence.
I know,
and she's what, 9th level? So if you consider like +5 per level, +4 per level, whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. All right. So 98's not too far off. Okay. Pilot water scooter. Really? That's really specific. All right. She loves the water. She got swimming at 98%. So, hey, she loves the water.
What do you say, 108% to fly fighter jets? Huh?
Yeah, there you go. All right, money. Like her partners, Archimedes is very well off. Her father.
No, that's not fighter jets. That's airplane.
Airplane, yes. It's
pilot jet is something different.
Yeah, airplane is a propeller plane. Now, money. Like I said, money that she brings from her world is going to be worthless in here.
So she's Poe. Now she comes to Rifts and she becomes Poe.
She becomes Poe, exactly right. But after her 2-week acclimation period, she is going to be rolling in money if she gets a sponsor, and we're going to get to that in a second. It's going to get into her bodysuit right here. Weapons, any weapon she brings over is going to be SDC only. She's going to have to convert them. Vehicles, any vehicle she brings over, the speed could be fine, the handling could be fine, could be great. It could probably even be better than the Rift's equivalent, but it's going to be an SDC structure, so she's going to want to upgrade it. Now, her M-Flex bodysuit, better than Flexi Steel, whatever that is. This unpowered metallic cloth is designed to bend one way and stay rigid the other way. To the wearer, it's like a light and flexible as ordinary cloth. To the attacker, it's solid steel. Typically, it's worn skin tight, so it can fit perfectly under ordinary clothes or a costume. AR-15, SDC, 250.
Remember, these are superheroes, so this is her armored spandex?
Yes. Now, here's the rub. This bodysuit, while great against a 45 or a bayonet or whatever, is tissue paper to any MDC weapon at all. Number one, MDC weapons bypass armor rating in every way. In the Heroes Unlimited world, if you do not roll a natural 15 or higher, you do absolutely no damage to this person. None. The armor took it all. If you do a natural roll of 15 or higher, then the SDC of the armor takes the damage. So
I'm going to quibble only for the sake of quibbling. 15 or less actually means you defend. It's a threshold number.
Oh, it's a threshold number?
Yeah, I read that the other day.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
And I only say that because I think we've always played it that way.
Yeah.
Like, if you roll a 15, that's your target number to hit. But the way I read it was 15 or less. I was like, oh, shit, okay.
Okay, so you have to roll a 16 or higher. If you do, it does damage to the suit, which is 250 SDC. If you don't, it does no damage whatsoever. An MDC weapon shooting her will kill her dead. It will burn through that suit like it's tissue paper, like there's nothing there, and she's just gone. Smoking a hole in her chest. All of her organs are cooked. She's done. So the first thing she has to do after she gets acclimated is to change what this is made out of. And this is the cool thing. There is nothing on Rift's Earth like this suit.
So could she actually do that? Or
yes.
So let me rephrase that. Would a GM be a dick if the GM was like, sorry, but this doesn't exist, and since this technology doesn't exist with a mega damage capable material, sorry, you're screwed? Or would that just be an asshole GM?
That would be an asshole GM.
Okay.
Because the big thing isn't what the material is made of, it's the process in which the suit is made gives it this flexible one way and rigid the other way. That's the important part. As long as you change what the material is made out of, using the same process, you now have this suit of armor that is an MDC structure. Now, how much MDC is it going to be? Probably not a whole lot. I would say Plastic Man equivalent. Probably around 30 MDC. But this can be hidden. This is a body tight suit. It has great capacity for stealth. You can wear it under your clothes. No one will know. No one will fathom that you have MDC armor underneath that. Because that kind of shit does not exist in Rifts. If you want MDC armor, you basically got to wear the giant bulky suit of armor. All right, so let's continue on. Archimedes is considering designing a suit of power armor based around her M-Flex bodysuits, but has not yet devoted the time or resources to the project. Well, she got time now. Look at that.
And she probably has rationale to do it as well.
Yep.
We'll say.
Such a suit would contain multiple layers of M-Flex cloth and would be virtually impregnable. Well, for SDC, sure. Curiously, the principle behind M-Flex technology is strikingly similar to the present in the cyber suit worn by the Gauntlet, a hero in Sentry Station. Could this be mere coincidence or some connection? Who knows? So far, nobody's been able to duplicate her M-Flex technology, and M-Flex suits are very rare. Okay, so what this paragraph has given us is given us Iron Woman. Okay, it's given us the ability to when she gets to Rift's Earth, not only can she upgrade her M-Flex suit to a third. And subscribe. Thank you very much. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel if you like this content and want more of it. Now, if you change what the materials are made of using the same process to make them, you can make an MDC about 30. But layering like it says in the paragraph, the book is giving you go ahead for this. So the GM really can't be a dick because the game says we could do this.
You could make the suit thicker and thicker to the point where it looks like a snowmobile suit at some point.
Well, yeah, or to where it looks like a normal suit of armor, but it is much more densely packed and can withstand much more. So a normal suit of let's just say a coalition dog boy armor. That's your average baseline for combat armor. All right, heavy combat armor is 80 MDC. 80.
So if you gave her 30 to start, she could just keep stacking on 30, 30,
exactly.
30 over the course of time.
There's going to be a point where the game master like, okay, stop it. Now you're like Ralphie, you can't put your arms down.
That's right?
So there you go. So we'll probably stop at somewhere between 200 and 250.
Oh wow, I was going to say a lot lower, but okay.
Well, no, not a lot lower because her layering technology, the process in which she layers stuff is so good, it's going to be equal to or better than say cyborg combat armor. Full conversion cyborg combat armor is reliably 250 to 270. Sometimes even 350 if you get the real big shit. So that is not out of the ballpark. Because her process for manufacturing and creating this specific type of flexibility is unheard of on RIFTS because
I would certainly make that take time. That's not something that you're going to flop on over here and within a couple of days you got this. That's going to be like each level or so.
Exactly.
Okay.
But like I said, after her 2-week acclimation period, she's going to be rich once she gets a sponsor. She goes to any of the major manufacturers on RIFTS Earth. Northern Gun, oh my crap, I'm blanking out. Anyway, and any Triax, NGR, whatever. She goes anyway. Hey, listen, I got these designs. Shows the designs. They cream themselves. I want you to think, her going to a RIFTS weapons manufacturer, because if you scroll up, one of her skills is weapons design. Or something along those lines.
First of all, she's hardware. She's hardware. Of course she is.
Yeah. So her third skill is weapons engineer. So she's going to go to any of the RIFTS manufacturers, and I want you to think of it very much like Star Trek: The Voyage Home, where Scotty goes to the aluminum manufacturer and gives him the formula for transparent aluminum, and this guy loses his shit. That's exactly what the RIFTS engineers are going to do when they see the plans for her flexible skin tight armor. They're going to lose their shit. They're going to give her whatever she wants. Just let us manufacture it. She says, sure, but you can have this design, this 30 MDC design. That's fine. You can have that. But I get all the MDC materials I want. Every 6 months, I give you a new design, but I get to make my own shit that is secret. They will say, whatever. You want my kid too? I'll give you my kid. You want my wife? I'll give you my wife. Do you swing that way? No, yes. Okay, whatever. Take her anyway. Anything she wants, she can have. She's going to be a millionaire several times over very quickly, and she's going to have all of the resources she's ever going to want, because the RIFTS manufacturer is going to make bank. She could redesign a glitter boy to make the armor thinner and lighter weight, and the boom gun has less recoil. Yes.
See, this is where I start saying no.
No.
I don't mean no over the long term. I mean no over the short term. It's like no.
Yeah.
Your material comes from the past. Yes, you have a great idea here. Let's see if it's workable now. Oh, there are going to be a couple mistakes. There are going to be a couple prototype problems. Oh, there you go. Now we got it working. Basically, I would make this take time. Don't disagree with you, but the whole thing of like, we're just going to throw money hand over fist and you got it. The world's your oyster day one.
No. There, like I said, she's going to have all the money she wants. She's going to have all the resources she wants. She just has to devote the time, get the roles. Mm-hmm. Because inside the hardware analytical genius, OCC, in the Heroes Unlimited book, you have to go through steps to create things. You have to go through steps to modify your creations. So she has to make rolls. She has to devote time. It's all in there. All of it's in there. So you have a playbook to follow.
I just think that working with SDC versus MDC is even harder than just.
No, you're probably right. And what I would do is I would use, okay, you are modifying an existing design, but I'm going to minus 20% or 30% to every roll.
To your from your 108
you haven't worked with before. You are working with a very, very ultra strong material that you have not worked with before, and you have to adjust all of your processes to match this new paradigm. So I get it, but inside the Heroes Unlimited book, it gives you time frames, it gives you rolls you have to make. So no, it's not going to be immediate, but there is a blueprint to follow.
Sure, and I'm cool with that.
There you go. So
and she has the intellect to eventually
she's going to get there. Yeah, she's going to get there. Okay, so we move on to Cyberware. This wire thin exoskeleton enhances 1 speed and reflexes, bonuses +2 initiative, +1 strike, parry, and dodge, +1 melee attack, adds 12 points to 1 speed attribute.
Wow.
Yeah, so
she's got Iron Man armor.
Yeah, basically, yeah, she has Iron Man armor. Yeah, that's what she makes, and that's the cool thing. She wants to make power armor. And it said, if you scroll up again, it said that she wants to make a power armor, and a power armor is always gives bonuses to speed, always gives bonuses to strength. So she is going to have a strength and speed buff if she creates this power armor that she hasn't had time to do yet. Well, now she's got all the time in the world, she can do it. And the thing about power armor in Rifts is it's big, minimum like 8 to 10 feet in height. But she has, like I said, the big thing about Heroes Unlimited tech is the miniaturization. She can create true Tony Stark Iron Man armor that gives you the power armor buff, but be the same size as regular unpowered armor because she has the miniaturization technology that Rift's Earth does not have. So yeah, she's going to be the richest bitch in the block pretty damn quick once she figures out how to use MDC materials in her process. All right, thinking cap. Oh, here's another one. This is going to be great. This combination of a modified telemental helmet, multi-optics helmet, and combat computer gives the wearer +3 initiative, +2 to strike, +1 to parry dodge. Also contains enough memory and storage to hold 100 gigabytes worth of information. Now remember, this was written in the early 90s. 100 gigabytes was unfathomable at that time. All right, unfathomable.
So maybe we'll do, what is it, petabytes?
Yeah, no. For something so small as a helmet, 100 terabytes is fine.
Well, we're talking
like 100 terabytes in an SD card size thing.
We're talking Rift's future now, though.
Well, yeah, but now remember, there's Dark Ages. There's a couple hundred years of Dark Ages.
Fair enough.
A lot of shit was lost. Okay, future versions will doubtless have much greater storage potential. Yeah, and works as a universal language translator as well as wireless digital modem, ideal for mobile hacking. Wow. All right. Knuckle dusters. These high-powered brass.
Wait, it still says modem, though.
I know it still says modem. That's fair. That's fair. Can deliver a 1d6 times 10 energy punch similar to the power channeling power of 66 energy blast.
Now, does that get upgraded?
No, that does not. It's not an amp. It doesn't get the Rift's Earth amp because it's tech.
Okay.
It's non-magic based tech, so it gets no amp. She has to figure out how to upgrade these knuckle dusters to do mega damage
without blowing the arm off.
Yeah, without blowing her arm off. That's key. It's key. All right, what do we got? Go to the top of the page here, and we got rocket boots. These boots give. Okay, stop it.
Come on, it's already been said.
It's already been said. All right, listen to me. Everything here that's in her head, she has already created rocket boots. She's already created the Jarvis. She's fucking Iron Man. Okay, she just has to have time to put it all together into one suit, and she's Iron Woman. That's it.
Archimedes.
There you go. Autovox. Wearing this throat module gives a 98% chance to successfully imitate voices as well as scramble one's own voice so that only somebody wearing another Autovox will be able to discern what's being said. The Autovox can also be used to disguise one's voice as well as broadcast one's voice on a radio frequency or a satellite telephone transmission capable of reaching anywhere in the world. Well,
we call that a TAC lane.
Yeah.
We call that FIPS 140 encryption.
Yeah, rocket boot in 7 days. Yep. Okay, so what we have here is a pretty GM resistant write up. Her being ported over to RIFTS. In her official write up, it says she knows how to make all these things. All she needs to do is change her process to incorporate MDC material, and she's Iron Man.
Before we move on, anybody watching this on YouTube later, not the people watching the stream on YouTube, if you disagree with Heathen Dog, put that in the comments. Tell us why you disagree, because I don't have the knowledge of RIFTS to disagree or agree with him. I'm skeptical because I don't like people just, I don't know. I can see reasons to say, I'm not so cool with all that, at least right up front. At the same time, like you said, it's written right in the rules. I mean, it's kind of being a dick not to do it. So if you disagree,
this is an official Palladium write-up, and it says that she has all this shit, and she can do it. She just doesn't have time right now. Well, she has all the time in the world after her acclimation.
Personally, I'm only speaking the upgrade from SDC to MDC. That's the only thing I'm talking about. But anybody else out there, throw your comments in there.
Well,
go after him. Tell him he's wrong.
It actually says in the conversion book that that's going to be their main focus.
Right. Well, and also bionics.
Yeah, they're going to get bionic implants as well, because that's just freaking awesome. I mean, that's it.
Yeah, I would too.
But where is it? Super being bullshit.
It's going to be very hot on acquiring cybernetic implants.
Boom, very hot. But blah blah blah. Here's limit. Okay.
My other favorite one to play was Robot, and I don't like what it says here. They should try to acquire MDC. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't specifically say, but that getting acclimated to the high technology is going to be the hardware, all the hardware variants. Very, very first thing that they're going to do. They're going to want to do is learn all of these new metallurgical breakthroughs and incorporate them into their technology, because their technology, the process they use to do things, is superior to Rift's Earth. It's just the materials they're working with is inferior. Once they change the materials they're working with, they are gonna win. They're gonna win big all the time. Now, what you could do to slow them down, if you want to slow them down even more than the Heroes Unlimited book makes them slow down time-wise for building and changing new things, is you could say that no, there is no big manufacturer that even will talk to them. They don't believe her. They don't.
I mean, you could say that the materials just aren't the same, and they don't. You have to come up with a brand new process. The idea is sound, but you have to come up, or it's no longer, well, you can't wear it under your clothes as well anymore. Like I guess what kind of tipped me off to saying that I'm not so okay with this is when was it Shadzar posted that you could change glitter boys, for example. I think that there is a feel to the world that should be maintained, and if everything mega damage, most things mega damage, are big and bulky, then she's going to have to understand that you can still have these bonuses and so forth, but it's going to be a little bit bigger and bulkier than what you're used to, simply because it's mega damage now. Now
the thing with the glitter boy is no one can, well,
repeat
no
it.
one in the base book is known to be able to manufacture glitter boys. No one in the base book can do it. All the glitter boys that you find are the OCC glitter boys, and those things are passed down from generation to generation ever since the apocalypse. All right, so father, daughter, whatever gets taught by the generation previously how to maintain it, how to fix it, all that stuff.
Until you get to what, Montreal or something, or Quebec? Isn't that where they could actually start?
Yeah. I mean, look, first it's Canada, and then when RIFTS Japan came out, the Japanese have full construction capability to make.
They just have Gundams walking around everywhere.
They basically have Gundams walking around. That's just how it is. But what I would do if a hardware genius got a hold of a glitter boy and was able to take it apart for 6 months, take it apart, put it back together, they would be able to shrink it. It would have the same stats, same armor, Same glitter boy, glittery exterior that takes half damage from lasers. Same boom gun, same everything except smaller. Instead of a 10-foot power armor, it's now a regular size guy power armor. You just get in. Everything is smaller. Everything's miniaturized, but stats wise, it's exactly the same. Just miniaturized. I would allow that. The boom gun still has the same drawbacks, still has the same damage, still has the same benefits, perks, whatever. The armor is exactly the same. No more, no less, whatever. The miniaturization process is what I would allow it to do. You wouldn't be able to use the boom gun. Yes, you would, as long as the miniaturization process did not change the efficacy of the
so well, you're even saying like the ammo would be smaller because it'd be it'd be propelled with better physics and so forth.
Exactly. The ammo would be smaller, the gun itself.
So she'd have to make her own ammo then.
Exactly. Yes. I mean, you could not put normal glitter boy ammo into this thing anymore. It's too big. You would have to use the altered ammo, which is more efficient, uses up materials, but is probably harder to make because it's now a non-standard size.
How about Stripes from Stargirl on the CW show? Don't know what that is. You know?
I do. Stripes is huge. He's a 15 to 20 foot power armor, and a real hardware genius, unlike Pete, could probably shrink that down to 10 feet. So yeah.
So we did 2 characters.
We did 2 characters in this time, and so an hour and a half.
Well, we about an hour. I mean, because we had the first.
Now, what you didn't choose, which I was hoping you would, a mutant or an experiment, because these people could turn into minor mega damage creatures just by coming to rifts.
Well, the first one I picked specifically because it was an alien, and when I saw the psionics on it, I was like, we haven't talked psionics yet, so that's kind of a double whammy. This one I literally just scrolled and stopped.
I understand.
So,
but normal skills like minor superpowers like extraordinary physical endurance. Extraordinary physical endurance. Like half the mutants in the damn book have this power.
I'm trying to find. I don't see any so far that have.
Well, no, there are sections. Oh, right there. She is a mutant. Scroll down.
Mutant, but she didn't have. Oh, superhuman strength.
Power channeling, extraordinary physical prowess, extraordinary physical endurance, radar, superhuman strength. She is going to be a powerhouse. She's going to be huge. For example, just her extraordinary physical endurance alone makes her a mega damage being. Let's see, extraordinary physical endurance considered. Here it is. Increase PE to 20 plus 1d6. If lower, what's her physical endurance?
Physical endurance is
nope,
shit.
Scroll down,
you see her strength?
Scroll down.
Wait, but I thought it was 30.
It's below her picture. I think it's below her picture. Is it? No,
okay,
you're right. You're right. Okay.
So it's 30.
30. Okay, it's not lower, so we don't do that.
45 strength. What kind of craziness is that? Holy crap!
Oh no, that's not even ludicrous compared to this book. Has a physical MDC of 2d4 times 10 plus 20. So on average, it's going to be 70 MDC just out of the gate. She is going to be 70 MDC. That's it.
To be fair, right off the bat, the coalition is not going to like her.
No, not going to like her at all. And with superhuman strength, even if you have the minimum of extraordinary physical strength, that is a minor power. You're considered to have supernatural strength on Rift's Earth, which is the maximum level of strength. So that 45 becomes supernatural. She's going to do something like on a regular punch, 6d6 MDC. Just a regular strength punch. I'm not even talking about a power punch. It's bananas.
God.
100
superhuman.
It's considered superhuman, which means on Rift's Earth, he's a robot. Nope, it's considered robotic strength.
Well, it says superhuman here.
I know it does, but this guy is a robot. So he doesn't inherently get the Rift's amp. Because this isn't a mutant. But
IQ of 8.
Yeah, that's great, right? Oh, is this nope, okay. I thought it was some dumb girl. All right, but extraordinary physical prowess is another
go.
minor superhuman and is a mutant. Yep, supernatural strength, 34.
Oh, this comes from transdimensional TMNT.
Oh, there
It's
you
the
go.
only place I know of ankylosauruses.
Well, there you go. Anyway, but like I was saying, extraordinary physical prowess is a minor super ability. Minor. But it gives you auto dodge. And in Rift's Earth, when you go to Rift's Earth, not only do you get the bonuses that you get because of you get more. You add 2d4 more to your PP attribute, add 3d4 more to your speed attribute, add 1 more attack per round, and plus 10% to all physical skills requiring dexterity and prowess, such as gymnastics, acrobatics, stuff like that. Makes you bananas strong. That's what you're looking at.
I want to be a dinosaur.
You want to be that?
I you know what? A lot of people love it. I think the transdimensional TMNT book is garbage.
Okay. All right.
I never liked it. I didn't like the mutant humans. Oh my god! In the After the Bomb book, real quickly, they have chimeras now, so you can play the spider goat.
Yeah. Anyway, there are a whole bunch of powers that can change you into an MDC creature.
It's the
You're not
fucking
supernatural,
Dinobots.
but you are an MDC creature. If you have sonic speed, sonic flight, if you have any kind of transformation power, like body transformation, you transform into Human Torch or Iceman or whatever. You're an MDC creature when you're in your other form. Turn to Mist. Well, you're MDC Mist. Have fun. Yes,
that's my superpower. I drink and
breathe fire. Now, that fire would be MDC fire on Rifts.
Really?
All energy expulsion powers are MDC. Jojo Fahrenheit. Yep, that's what happened. That happened to us just now. There's no coming back. That happened to us.
Jojo's a mean drunk who lives at the bottom of a bottle.
Yep. So yeah, any energy expulsion power is considered MDC damage in Rifts. Even the real minor crappy ones. Yeah, that happened to us too. Thank you very much for that one.
Well, you're still talking. I'm trying to just showing people the book. Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes. That's great. So yeah, and if anyone wants to convert a mutant or experiment or a mega hero or a mega villain, Sigmund Royd. That's funny.
That one is funny. I like that one. Yeah.
Mega humans, mega heroes and mega villains are considered supernatural creatures. So their MDC is done very differently. It's usually much stronger. But if you want me to do that, go ahead and throw it in the comments, or throw it in Discord, throw it in the comments on YouTube, whatever. And we'll see if we can do that. But if not, this is basically it for the Rifts crossover conversion part of RPG Digest.
So you better let us know quickly this week when these videos go up. Otherwise, we're going to have brand new stuff to talk about next week.
Yep, we're going to have brand new junk coming up, and it's going to be Max's turn to pick a system.
What is this? There's a straw poll with regard to Tuesday team. Oh my God, we got to get. Okay, that's old. No, don't do it.
Don't do that. That's old.
I got to get to the YouTube side of stuff and stop all that. Okay. Anyway, don't read that. That didn't happen. All right. Can I stop sharing?
Yeah, stop sharing. It's good.
Stop sharing. There we go. It's us now. Two of us. I got to tell you, something happened while we were doing this, and I don't mean today. I mean just generally speaking. Mm-hmm. Before we started the series, and you did a series on, well, not maybe a series, but you did a few videos on Rifts with the old Legion Myth Weekly live stream.
Sure.
Didn't care. I played Rifts. Well. Yep. I played Rifts multiple times with the group before I was in the Air Force, and with you guys in the Air Force. Didn't care. Multiple GMs for that one. I think actually Bob, you and Al all GM'd, right? At one point or another. Oh, okay.
But Bob and Al did, yeah.
Okay. Didn't care. Yet a couple weeks ago, I went out and got the Rifts Ultimate book. So I I don't know. Maybe it's just my sensibilities have changed or whatever. But I'm a lot more interested in rifts now than I say was back then. So I because of this series, I have gone out and bought some Palladium stuff, and I'm getting that Splicers book hopefully next week. We'll see. I just, like I said, I couldn't find any real information on it, so I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna see what it's about. So I never pay attention to what is this? Drop hole. Sure sounds like a great thing to talk about next week. Well, what sounds like a great thing to talk about next week? Confused.
Oh, he's talking about the mutants and experiments, superpowers, and mega heroes and mega villains.
If people post that as comments, yeah.
It's one vote, Mar Hawkman. We need more than that, though.
Yep. So the mega beings and stuff.
Yeah, that's what he was. Yeah.
But, I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna be a viewer like you guys. But nope, true story. I got I also got that After the Bomb book as I was mentioning before, but I figured I'd get the Rift's Ultimate book as well because I've kind of taken a bigger interest in it now. Ethan Dodge really converting me.
I'm really shocked that you didn't look through this book and find the Denizen. Did you find him? He's the Hulk of Heroes Unlimited. His supernatural strength is 132. Well,
I mean, when I was looking at the ones that I wanted to do, this is where I was. I was right here. I was only right here. And then when we were talking yesterday, you said go through it, and I went, Weh. And then I kind of started from the back end. Come on, started from the back, and I was just scrolling up. And I don't know. I when I saw the one, I just quickly went through. It was like experiment, transform. Don't know what that means. Just kind of just went up. Fish lady, sure.
157.
And then 157. Okay. But I ended up just stopping on that alien.
The Denizen is the Hulk of this one. 132 supernatural strength, 490 SDC, but that doesn't matter because he has the invulnerability power.
Looks like a lizard.
Yeah, the invulnerability power is you take no damage from anything except magic, psionics, or supernatural strength.
Oh my God, when people used to take invulnerability plus alter physical structure stone, I'd be like, no, you're making a new character.
I get it. I mean, he's meant to be an NPC, okay? He's meant to be a rampaging Hulk that has no Bruce Banner in him, so absolutely no morality whatsoever. And with invulnerability, you take no damage from anything except magic, psionics, and supernatural strength. But supernatural strength, which is the highest level of strength in both Heroes Unlimited and Rifts, you only take half damage from that. So
see, the people I played with would be like, oh, I'd make them better. I'm telling you, they'd go invulnerability and alter physical structure stone.
Okay, well, I don't let them. I wouldn't let people take those two powers together just because those are two.
I rolled it.
No, well, those are two major body transformations that that don't add together. Sorry. But the stone and metal, you get hundreds and hundreds of SDC for that alone, and a freaking armor rating. I mean, in invulnerability,
it's 18, right?
Yeah, for 18 for metal, and I think 16 for stone or 17 for stone, something like that. But yeah, so any roll of 18 or below doesn't do any damage anyway. It's just like invulnerability. It's the invulnerability is just a metal transformation with an AR of 21. Can't beat it.
I'm highlighting stuff here, and I forgot I'm not showing anymore.
No, you're not showing anything. No, it just has an AR of 21, which means you can't reach it or beat it, and it always works. Supernatural strength also defeats armor rating, but at half, same as invulnerability.
That's still pretty good. I mean, you take an 18 down to a 9.
No. You misunderstood. It does half damage if you don't defeat the armor. Normally, if you don't defeat the armor, it does no damage.
Well, let's see. This guy does 5d6 plus 117 on a restrained punch.
On a restrained punch, exactly right. Now
2d4 times 10 plus 117 on just a full strength punch.
Right. Now, if he was to be converted to rifts, he loses all of the damage bonus for high strength. He loses that. So he doesn't get the plus 130 or whatever. But He gets where are you at? There it is. Robot damage, no. Supernatural strength. That's going to be page 26. The chart stops at 60. 1d6 times 10 on a regular punch.
Where do you see this?
Page 26.
Points in SDC. Are you talking the conversion book?
Yeah, in the conversion book.
Where which side? Because I'm not seeing it.
Page 26 on the bottom left to the top right.
Natural armor rating?
Nope, that's not what I'm looking at.
Oh, this is 20.
26. That's weird. Why is this different?
Okay, here's 25. Formula for determining
That's
mega
robotic
damage.
strength.
Yeah, so
Keep
I got
going.
25.
Keep going.
Up or down?
Down. Okay,
Yeah.
up, I guess. Because is the top one going to be supernatural? Top right column? Nope.
PS 31 35.
Nope,
60.
that's robotic strength still. That's not supernatural strength.
Okay.
Anyway, in my book, 60, which is the top, 51 to 60. For robotic strength, it's 66 on a full strength. And for supernatural strength, it's 1d6 times 10. So an average of 35 damage each punch. And the denizen has probably like 8 attacks. So he's going to burn through any.
He only has 4 attacks.
Only 4?
Yeah, he's first level.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he doesn't have any experience. Okay. Makes
I
sense.
don't think he needs experience.
No, he doesn't need experience.
Name a character that can take that kind of. Wow.
There is nothing the coalition state in RIFTS can do to harm the denizen in any way, shape, or form. They don't use magic. They don't have supernatural strength. They have dog boys and psi stalkers, which he's going to squash like grapes. It's not going to matter. Like, oh, I can sense him coming. Well, can you run quick or kill him? No, fuck you. You're dead. Sorry. And all their boom boom guns and giant particle beam cannons and nuclear bombs, fusion blocks are going to do F all to the denizen. He's going to take no damage from any of it, no matter what. And he's going to roll over them like he is a natural disaster, which is what he's
mega alien.
Yeah, mega alien.
I like this. Money, none. Denizen doesn't know what it is. Doesn't need it.
No, he doesn't do weapons. No psychic ninjas. The coalition does not have psychic ninjas because the coalition has banned all magic and psionics, which are the only 2 things that work against this dude. So they're all just going to die. Anyway, yeah, stuff like that.
Das ist gut.
And that's it.
So let us know. Let us know what you want for next week. Do you want more riffs? Make it something that'll be fun, though.
Yeah.
or do you want us to move on to something else, which I don't have slated yet, but I can easily fix that.